most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackara.
Well, good morning, everybody. We start in Gettysburg here. Adams County has been inundated with a lot of water here. They had some flash flooding on Saturday. This morning, muggy, cloudy, murky, but we do expect fewer storms today. Thank goodness. We do need a break. Can't promise there won't be any. But certainly today looks drier than yesterday. It's going to stay gross. It's going to stay muggy. It's going to stay humid, and more heavy rain chances in the forecast as well as we move into the rest of the week. And again on the weekend, you know, yesterday we broke a record rainfall at the airport. This is the fourth one this year, 2.02 inches yesterday, besting the old record back in 1960 of 1.84 inches. But certainly 2 inches of rain at the airport compared to 7 inches in Lancaster County. It doesn't seem like a lot, but when you compare it to this, as we look at our July numbers, 2.02 inches, that's what we should have for the first 15 days. That's what we got in one day yesterday. That really tells the story, doesn't it? Meanwhile, this month we've had over 5 inches of rain so far, and our now surplus is just over 5 inches of rain. So we are doing just fine, and we could use a little bit of a break. Cloudy start in Camp Hill at Cedar Cliff High School. Some fog around this morning in spots, but the boundary clearly pushing to the east. We will see clearing, and I think some sunshine here this afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 60s, though, across the northern tier, and here in the southeastern quadrant of the state, still in the 70s. Dew points as well, not going to drop. This drier air just doesn't want to come in to our part of the state, and it's not going to, as dew points will remain healthy for, well, until they don't. Let's put it that way. Some fog this morning, then some sunshine, still maybe a pop-up storm, a high of 88. I really do think most of us stay dry today. Warm and muggy tonight with a low of 74. So here's the water vapor loop, because this clearly shows the boundaries and the air motions of the atmosphere. Here's the stationary boundary. This squiggly line I drew on here, that's where it is. It's to our east. Some drier air trying to move in. Still going to be humid, though, and then another wave creating some storminess in the upper Midwest. That will move through our region tomorrow. So again, the boundary pushing over New England out into the Atlantic. That means we've got some drier weather setting up for us. So things are going to improve a bit today. And even though we can't rule out an isolated storm, I think it's going to be extremely isolated. Okay, 20% of us or less. Temperatures in the 80s, a nice evening for most of us. And you can see that on Precision Cast. The fog burns off. Not a lot of activity today, thank goodness. All right, tomorrow, probably a better chance of some evening storms. But again, the coverage is not that intense here on a lot of our high-res guidance, and that includes Thursday. A couple of morning showers may temper down the threat later in the day. This still shows a downpour or two Thursday evening, but across far less of the region. So when we look at Precision Cast and we take you out here with our high-res rainfall model, it doesn't paint a bleak picture the next 3 days in terms of getting inundated with rain. That's good news because, again, we need the break. So the extended forecast shows temperature trends remaining pretty much near average, just shy of 90 or near 90 for the next 7 to 10 days. That doesn't change, but neither does the humidity. Rainfall chances nearly every day a pop-up storm, but if I had to pick days where the odds increase, it would be tomorrow, again on Friday, and again on Sunday, almost every other day. But this does show, too, the Climate Prediction Center does favor a slightly wetter than average second half of July. So the rest of the month, this light green color indicates slightly wetter than average. Certainly, I can understand where they're coming from because daily storm chances are going to be around. I think a storm today isn't likely, but we'll mention it because of the humidity. Tomorrow, a better chance as we move into the evening. Friday, a front swings through here, a better chance here for storms. Same deal with Sunday. So we continue to be stuck in this very humid, mucky pattern that is not going away. But there will be days like yesterday where storms are highly favored. And then there's going to be days like today where I think most of us will stay dry. And boy, do we need it.
Yeah, we need to catch our breath.
We do. So let's hope we can today. I think we will.
Thank you, Brett.